going to take a peek at head and jaw controls here. So we can just add a head. Of course, like ever, you choose its parent, and it just comes in as a singular bone piece or a singular control piece like this that you can position wherever you like and orient as you see fit. And of course there is this tip item that lets you set the length of it in the case of bones here, but of course when you're using the Knowles deform rig, that'll also set the length of the joint for you. And there's this control item, which would be the head world space control position. So we can just hit rig for that. By default, you just have good old FK rotation on your head item. You can do the good old edit part, and you can choose to have it operate in world space, in which case you get this world space controller, and the head will always orient to match that. So of course any changes that happen further up the hierarchy will be lost. In terms of the head, at least, it will keep this constant orientation. And of course what you can also do is have it switchable if desired, FK/world, in which case you get a switch appear for it like that. When you are in FK mode, then it's fully auto snapped, so as you rotate the head in FK, you'll see that the world controller matches that, therefore you can key it, and then when you throw the switch over to world space mode, everything has stayed in position and you have of course been transferred into world space. So you've got a fully auto snapped, back and forth between world space and FK in that fashion. We'll just start again quickly here, and we're going to add in a neck item there, so we can just add ourselves a neck, and we'll get a head, and we'll add that as a child of the last neck joint there to demonstrate that which was seen in the little starter demonstration video there, or not so little video as it may be, any which way, that when you have a head which is connected to a neck and you set it to world space mode, then what you will get of course is the head following the world space controller on its head and pitch, but bank, or rather, as it is here on the world space controller, it's heading, but the twist of the head like this will be distributed into the neck, so as you always get the neck lining up with the head, which saves you extra animation like this. What you can also do of course is switch the neck to its different control options. In the video with the T-Rex we saw me having it as IK, but we could say have it as handle here, so the neck has this single handle item, but what we'll notice happens of course is that that handle item is now picking up its twist from the head world space like this, and that will function accordingly, which makes it nice and handy and easy to get heads and necks functioning together in this way. The jaw is really a very simple little thing. It is again pretty much the same sort of setup as the head itself, except that it's just a fully simple FK thing. You can drag out its base marker here or its tip marker to set its size, and the jaw just gives you this, just a single old controller just like that, that you would operate for some kind of jaw weighting, depending of course if you wanted it in your character.